Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Thank you for joining us today. Today we are here at Chickamauga Battlefield in Georgia. That's right, Chickamauga, Georgia. Try saying that 5 times fast. And right behind us is the Kelly House. We're gonna go look at that first and walk around and show you some of the battlefields here. All right, this is the Kelly House. Out here in the battlefield that we were just mentioning. From what I understand, this is the original building still standing. It looks like they've put some brick here to make it still stand. Here's the inside. They've got it barred off where we can't actually go in, but you can kind of see there is their fireplace there. And some more of the house. It wasn't a very big house, was it? Kind of small. Here's the outside of the fireplace. Little chimney going up here. Man, can you imagine? It's back then.
Must be concreted inside of it, otherwise it would burn up.
Yeah, I think so. Off this way is one of the spots of the battle that happened. There's many of those that we'll show you guys here. This big open field is where some of the battle took place.
And there's the other side with the cannons.
All over here. There's a family picnicking over there by those cannonballs. I'm going to take you to something really cool here. You can see these cannons that are lined up right here. So in the battle, the men from the north were retreating from the men from the south, and they came upon this part of the battlefield, and if you can see where all the tree line is right here, they started to run out of the tree line and retreating. While they were doing that, the men of the Ohio battery started firing cannons over top of their heads and basically laying down fire so that the men of the Ohio brigade could make their way safely onto this battlefield, where they ended up going this way towards Rossville and rested there. And actually it says they retired there, so I don't know if that was the end of their little spat. But that is really cool. Here is a memorial to that right here. So really awesome. It really makes you think. You can really reflect on this, that you're being chased down by people. Somebody's screaming back there. Sounds like a real battle going on. Good night. Hope they're okay. But as I was saying, it makes you reflect and think, if you were truly on this battlefield and you were truly at war, what it would be like and how hard the conditions would be. Even the grass we're walking through is kind of rough, so it's harder to walk on. And it could just be that it just rained a couple of days ago and it's drying out, I don't know. But it makes you think about it, and it really makes you appreciate what these men went through, even though Civil War is very controversial. It really makes you appreciate what we have in our country. Some more sites here, and reading up on this situation of this battle was one of the largest Union defeats. I did not know that. Also, from what I read on Wikipedia, you take that with a grain of salt. From what I read on there, that this was the second deadliest battle of the Civil War. If you know that not to be true, drop down in the comments and let me know. And a lot of this was actually fought over 2 days, September 18th through the 20th, 1863. And it was just is pretty crazy. Yep, 1863. Yep, so I researched it, made sure I was right. September 18th through the 20th, 1863. It was all fought in this area as well. So they covered a lot of ground in just 2 days. That's crazy, babe, when you think about that. And, you know, it was in September, so September here in the South would have been hot and muggy. So I'm sure it was absolute craziness. Look at this old gas station out here
that they're using to store hay.
Yeah, right outside the battlefield. We drove a little too far. We're gonna go back into the battlefield. Here's some more areas here where they fought the battle. Like you know, you can tell like there was different terrains and just really rough areas that they fought this battle. And like I said, it was in September, so they would have been pretty hot out here, and these trees would have been in full bloom too as well. Okay, so here's another spot of the battle here. It happened right here. The men fought up this slope here, and then of course they would come down over here and fought the men into here. This was at 9 o'clock on September the 20th, which was the last day of the battle. And even over here on the edge of the park, the Illinois infantry was held up in this area right here, and you can see the little areas back here that would have camped at most likely over the 2 days of this battle. But it really did span a huge amount of space in mileage. We have made it to the Wilder Monument. This is something I remember as a kid seeing back when we went with our school years ago. It's really cool. This area here, they had to hold this. It says over an hour, waiting on Wilder's brigade to show up in this area. This was during the last day of the battle as well. Really cool to think about. See, in here, it says they go all the way to the top. I'm gonna do that. It's from the inside here, coming out. It's really cool. Okay, I wanted to stay there a little bit longer, but there were a lot of people in there screaming and yelling at the top, and a lot of people were bunched up at the top. So I decided not to go up and look, but you can go all the way up. I'm not sure how high up you can go, but they do allow you to walk up the steps there. So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of walking in this area. It's over like, I believe Angie said it was like over 400 or 500 acres. I'll get that number for you in just a second. All right, we're heading out of here. And I asked Angie to look that up. Again, it's 9,036 acres total that this battlefield is. So there's a lot of areas, a lot of things you saw in this video were just like side roads that we went down to show you. But it's crazy, man. It's really wild when you think about it, you know, just everything that happened here. But that's going to be it for us today. We are leaving, heading back. So we want to thank you guys for joining us. God bless you. And remember, the road goes ever on.